God of South Africa, it's Inter Milan 1, Arsenal 0. My name is Ash and I'm here with Mr. Caleb. Mr. Caleb, second loss in a row.
It's not, in my opinion, it's not a loss. They had the night. The night went in their favor, but it's not a loss. Why I'm saying that is because the game was a very tactical game, and the goal that came was not like they played more than us, but was because we considered a penalty. It happens. Things like that, you can see them in games like this. You can't do away with them. But when it comes in your favor, you enjoy. When it comes against you, fine, you take it. That's what happened today. So it's not a loss in my opinion.
So you're saying it's not a loss. Are you saying you were okay with the team's performance, or I don't actually get where you're going with saying it's not a loss?
Okay, where I'm going to is that Inter Milan did not do anything exceptional in the game. They did not play better than Arsenal. The performance of our boys was very okay, but we couldn't score. That's just it. So that's why I say it's not a loss. They didn't do anything different from what we expected. And our boys too match up to the pace of the game, but unfortunately it's their night, so they had it.
We've been struggling creatively. We've been struggling creating anything for some time now. And today it was on show again. You know, Trossard in the midfield has not really given us that creative spark we would have needed.
That's very correct. When Odegaard came in, you discover that Inter Milan were careful because creativity has come. And from the beginning of the game, we never had that creative mindset from the midfield because the people who were playing before they brought in Odegaard lacked the confidence to hold the ball and do something with it in the midfield. So that's why area balls were coming in, but Inter Milan has studied the act of defending area balls just like the way Arsenal defense does. So that's what happened. Creativity in the midfield is still lacking, but I think by the grace of God we are overcoming that because Odegaard is back. You can see the one touch that he made was spectacular.
So we had the penalty shout in the first half. Jan Sommer's hand on Mikel Merino's head.
That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty because the ball was not with him at that point. It's an area ball. That is the goalkeeper's territory. You don't expect the goalkeeper to use his leg. He will definitely use his hand. And his hand must touch something. Unfortunately, it touched the head of our player, but it's not a penalty. It's a good call from the ref.
It's a good call from the ref for you.
Yes.
Okay. So going forward, I don't think there's so much to talk about because I'm lost. I'm short of words, you know. It's been long I saw this from this team. Honestly, it's been long I saw this from this team. And I think at this point you're looking disjointed.
Going forward, we were once in this situation last season. And then the boys traveled. They had a heart-to-heart talk with the coach. And it changed their performance. Thank God it's happening very early this season. And I'm thinking that if their morale is motivated, they need to be spoken to. It's more about mental work now, not about the technicalities of the game. The game is okay. They are playing well, but there is this push they need from the inside, and that will definitely come. If the push comes, they will be motivated. The goals we used to see will definitely come, and the defense will stabilize. So that is just what going forward, we need that mental push. Somebody needs to talk to the boys. Don't lose hope. You have lost some games. You do not expect to lose 3 games in space of 4 matches. But it's not. That's not the end of the world. People lose and they come back to do better. So it's just a push, a mental push, and the team will be okay.
Okay, talk me through these 2 players, Mikel Merino and Gabriel Martinelli.
Probably you were asking me to say the players I did not enjoy much today. And Martinelli came up during the second half better than what he did in the first half. But Mikel Merino obviously was not supposed to be in the match. If Declan Rice was around, he wouldn't be part of the game. It's obvious. So he's still learning the pattern of our team. He's still learning the pattern of Arsenal play. So with time, he will be good, but he's not supposed to be part of the team initially. So his performance is still very, very low. And today too, one player that surprised me. Let me digress a little from the two you mentioned. This Trossard. Trossard, I expected more from him, but instead of him doing more, I saw a Thomas Partey and the Kai Havertz that were very active in today's game, unlike Trossard that would have complemented the effort of those two. So Mikel Merino, not a good one for the night. Trossard, not a good one for the night. Martinelli, not a good one for the first half, but came up a little in the second half. That is what I can say about them.
So the subs the manager made in the second half.
Not the best. I expected Odegaard to come in earlier. When he brought Nwaneri, he would have brought in Odegaard. Yes, he's trying to manage him as a player who has just recovered from injury, but I don't think his subs today was very calculative. And look at the time he brought them. You needed to do something different, and you are bringing your players after 75 minutes, almost 80 minutes. How many minutes do they have? What do you expect them to do? So that area too was not very, very okay with me.
Okay, now Odegaard is back. Who goes to the bench?
The answer is obvious. Trossard goes to the bench. Odegaard is back. Trossard goes to the bench, and then he will be coming in as a substitute for Martinelli.
Okay, so you rather keep him on the bench and still start Martinelli?
Yes, the reason why you need to keep him on the bench is because when it comes to how will I put it now? When it comes to a player who has the stamina to play over time, between the both of them, Martinelli has more stamina. He can play longer than Trossard, but Trossard can give you result when you bring him in to continue after Martinelli has softened the ground. So Trossard goes to the bench, Martinelli starts, and it will be a good one.
Thank you very much.